We've been talking about gases and how they can expand or contract based on temperature. Well, I've got a story that's related to that, and it involves my dad when he was in Korea. He was fighting in the Korean War. They were marching along, and some of the guys said, "Hey, Junior," that was my dad's name. He said, "You're from West Virginia. You know a lot about making moonshine. Why don't you make some moonshine for us?" And Dad, he was only 21. He was just a young guy. He didn't want to be embarrassed, so he didn't know anything about making moonshine. But he said he knew. He said, "Give me all your prune juice, and we'll clean out these gas containers, and we'll put all the prune juice in there, add some sugar, and let it work off." And so that's what they did. All the guys in the unit, they poured their prune juice into these 5-gallon gas containers and strapped them to the side of the Jeep after adding sugar, and they screwed the tops on them down real tight, so they wouldn't leak. Well, they went marching along, and in the hot Korean sun, they got hotter and hotter. And in the afternoon, Dad said all of a sudden there was an explosion, and then there was another explosion, and the guys shouted, "Incoming, we got an incoming." And they just scattered and started to find shelter until finally somebody realized. They said, "No, stop, it's not mortar fire. What we've got is exploding Prune Jack. All that prune juice had mixed with the sugar and started making carbon dioxide, and there was enough pressure built up that it blew the tops off those Prune Jack containers, the old gas containers, and the unit had thought they were under fire, but they weren't. They were just suffering from ignorance and my dad not knowing how to make Prune Jack."